Welcome back to the Gripping Plots. In this video, I'm going to mention the top 10 badass action series from the last couple of years. Each of these series we never talk about in our other videos. Whether you're a new viewer or a regular viewer, this countdown list is worthwhile to discover some of the best action series. For new viewers, if you're thinking why didn't your best action series make in this list, then we've covered that series in our other video. Please do check our badass action playlist right below the video. Meet you on the other side of the intro. Our number 10 countdown is A Thousand Fangs. It is a TV show from Colombia that started in 2021. It's super exciting with lots of action and suspense. The story takes place deep in the Amazon rainforest and follows a tough soldier on a mission to find and take down a powerful leader. The soldier is brave and determined, but as he goes further into the jungle, the mission gets way more complicated. He discovers unexpected problems and secrets, making him question everything. It's not just about fighting bad guys. He also has to deal with his own fears and doubts. Along the way, he faces all kinds of dangers like wild animals and enemy soldiers. To survive, he has to use his skills, instincts, and the help of his friends. Overall, A Thousand Fangs is a thrilling show that mixes action, suspense, and mystery, making it a must-watch for anyone who loves an exciting adventure. Our number 9 countdown is Sisyphus, the Myth. Have you heard about this awesome TV show? It's like a crazy mix of sci-fi, action, and mystery that'll keep you glued to your screen. So, picture this. It's set in the future, but not a cool future, more like a messed up one where the world's about to go boom. Our main dude, Hante Sol, is this super smart engineer who stumbles upon a huge secret that could change everything. As he digs deeper into the mystery of his brother's death, he meets Kong Seo-hye, who's basically a warrior from the future. Together, they go on this wild journey through time and space, trying to uncover the truth behind this shady group called Sisyphus. And let me tell you, this show is full of twists and turns that'll make your head spin. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, bam, something totally unexpected happens. Plus, the action scenes are off the charts, and the characters are so cool. Our number 8 countdown is Tokyo Vice. It's a super exciting crime drama based on a real-life journalist's experiences in Japan. The show follows Jake, an American journalist played by Ansel Elgort, who's on a mission to uncover the dark secrets of Tokyo's underworld. He teams up with a Japanese reporter, played by the legendary Ken Watanabe, and together they dive deep into the neon-lit streets of Tokyo. From high-stakes Yakuza dealings to intense human trafficking plots, Tokyo Vice has got it all. It's like a roller coaster of action and suspense, with twists and turns that'll keep you hooked until the very end. If you're into pulse-pounding thrillers with unforgettable characters, Tokyo Vice is definitely the show for you. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this binge-worthy series. Our number 7 countdown is Hawkeye. It's an awesome TV show in the Marvel world that's all about Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, and his new buddy Kate Bishop. So, Clint is just trying to chill with his family during the holidays in New York City, but you know how it goes. Trouble always finds a way to mess things up. Before he knows it, Clint's back in action, doing superhero stuff. And that's where Kate comes in. She's this young archer who looks up to Clint and wants to be a hero like him. They team up for some epic adventures, and let me tell you, it's packed with action, humor, and some really heartwarming moments. If you're into superhero stuff that's fun and exciting, Hawkeye is definitely the show for you. It's got everything you could want, and you'll be cheering for more after every episode. Our number 6 countdown is Marvel's Luke Cage. This show is all about a superpowered dude named Luke Cage who's like a real-life superhero in the streets of Harlem. So, Luke Cage has this crazy ability where his skin is basically unbreakable. Pretty cool, right? He's just trying to live a normal life, working as a bartender and keeping things low-key. But when trouble comes knocking in Harlem, Luke can't just sit back and watch. He steps up to the plate and uses his powers to fight for what's right and protect his community. Marvel's Luke Cage is full of awesome stories, cool characters, and some real deep stuff about justice and doing the right thing. If you're into superhero action with a twist, this show is definitely worth checking out. Our number 5 countdown is Shooter. This show is like a roller coaster of action and suspense that'll have you on the edge of your seat the whole time. So, it's based on this super popular book called Point of Impact, and it's all about this guy named Bob Lee Swagger. He's a total pro when it comes to shooting, thanks to his time as a Marine sniper. The story starts with Bob Lee chilling in retirement, living a quiet life. But then, he gets roped back into action when there's a plot to take out the president. Sounds intense, right? But here's the twist. Bob Lee ends up getting framed for a crime he didn't even do. Now, he's on a race against the clock to clear his name and uncover this crazy conspiracy that goes way deeper than he ever imagined. Talk about a wild ride. If you're into heart-pounding thrillers with lots of twists and turns, Shooter is definitely the show for you. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Our number 4 countdown is Nikita. It is this super exciting TV show that's full of action and suspense. It's all about this tough chick named Nikita, played by Maggie Q, who's out for revenge against this shady government agency called Division. The story starts with Nikita breaking free from Division, where they trained her to be a super skilled assassin. But instead of running away, she decides to take them down from the inside. It's like spy stuff mixed with badass action scenes. And Nikita is such a strong character, you'll be rooting for her the whole time. If you love thrilling dramas with a kick-ass female lead, then Nikita is definitely the show for you. Trust me, you won't be able to stop watching once you start. Our number 3 countdown is Pennyworth. It is like a peek behind the scenes of Batman's world, but way before he even became Batman. It's set in swinging 1960s London, which adds a groovy vibe to the whole thing. The show focuses on Alfred Pennyworth, who's not yet the butler we all know and love. Nope, in this series, he's a total badass. Alfred used to be in the SAS, which is like Britain's super elite special forces. After leaving the military, he starts his own security company because, let's face it, he's got skills. But get this, Alfred's life gets totally turned upside down when he meets Thomas Wayne, who's not yet the father of Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. Thomas is this rich dude with a lot of secrets, and Alfred finds himself mixed up in all sorts of crazy adventures with him. Pennyworth isn't your typical superhero show. It's got this awesome mix of action, drama, and mystery that keeps you guessing the whole time. Plus, the visuals are super stylish, and the actors totally kill it with their performances. Whether you're a die-hard superhero fan or just love a good thriller, Pennyworth is the perfect show to binge watch. Trust me, once you start, you won't be able to stop. Our number 2 countdown is Spartacus. This show is like a time machine that takes you back to ancient Rome, where it's all about action, drama, and some seriously unforgettable characters. So, it's inspired by this real dude named Spartacus, who was a gladiator and led a massive revolt against the Romans. Talk about gutsy. The story starts with Spartacus, played by Andy Whitfield and later Liam McIntyre, as this Thracian warrior who gets captured and turned into a gladiator. But he's not just gonna roll over and take it, oh no. Spartacus dreams of breaking free and getting revenge on those Roman big shots. As the series unfolds, Spartacus becomes a beacon of hope for his fellow slaves, leading them in this epic rebellion against their oppressors. There's alliances, epic battles, and lots of inner turmoil as Spartacus fights for what's right. And let me tell you, the visuals in this show are absolutely stunning. If you're into historical dramas and epic adventures, Spartacus is definitely a must-watch. Our number 1 countdown is Gangs of London. It's this super intense TV show that's all about the gritty underworld of London. Think epic gang warfare, power struggles, and tons of betrayal. The story kicks off with the assassination of the big boss, Finn Wallace, who was like the kingpin of the whole city. And let me tell you, things go totally crazy after that. There's this massive power vacuum, and all the different gangs start fighting each other for control. Right in the middle of all the chaos is Sean Wallace, Finn's son. He's on a mission to avenge his dad's death and take back his family's empire. But he's not alone. He's got Elliot Finch by his side, this tough guy who's got his own plans. The show is full of twists and turns that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Plus, the characters are so complex and the cinematography is just stunning. If you're into crime dramas and gritty thrillers, Gangs of London is definitely a must-watch. Trust me, once you start, you won't be able to stop.